Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. Still using 2020 as a frame of reference and applying the dynamics that developed during this past year as a formula to draw wisdom and strength, and applying the benefits into 2021 in the place of family, of marriages, of relationships. 2020 resembles the crisis that from time to time hit a family, hit a marriage. And then what do we do in the family and in the relationships? We fall apart. We react. And sometimes we rebel. We do not want to embrace the changes such a crisis brings, just like we did last year. Sometimes we resent that we have to go through such changes inside the relationship in crisis, just like we did last year. Therefore, this time we can look at crisis in relationships and in marriages not as a red flag, not as a sign that we must dissolve the marriage, get rid of the marriage, think of the marriage as being something broken with no return. We could not get rid of the life 2020 brought to us. We had not that choice to say, I don't like this life, I'm going to get rid of it. Because it was global, it was pandemic, the virus that hit our planet. We did not have a choice to get rid of it. We had to go through it and come out the other end. The same way, we must keep that memory alive and apply in our relationships when our relationships are hit by such a catastrophe like the one that came from the COVID-19. This is what we are getting as a gift, the wisdom and the knowledge from 2020. That even though it is hard, even though it is frustrating and difficult, unable to control it, unable to change it or dismiss it, we need to start exploring a new avenue, just like what we did last year. The new avenue means going through, enduring, finding different ways of staying in the relationship, not the way it is, but trying different approaches and different ways of improving and benefiting the relationship in such a way that it stops suffering from the crisis that hit it. That's what we did with the COVID-19. We decided at some point that we had to endure it, either by getting sick and surviving the sickness, or caring and treating those that got sick. The same way in relationships, in marriages, we need to start thinking and exploring, enduring the challenges, while at the same time empowering ourselves with all that there is offered to us through therapy, through guidelines, through spiritual empowerment, whether it is through our faith alone, or through our faith, our spiritual fathers, or through faith, spiritual fathers, and professional help, whatever the case may be, we might find that marriages and relationships in crisis, for the most part, are crises that will pass only if we learn to develop determination in enduring the symptoms of a crisis. It's not the people inside the crisis that get ugly. The people that suffer from COVID-19 were not ugly. The illness was ugly, but the people were not ugly. The same way in marriages and relationships and in families, people are not ugly. It is the emotional and mental illness that is ugly. Therefore, let's all focus on treating the emotional and mentally ill marriage and relationship instead of dismissing it.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our Stay Whole community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.